Maximals, Maximal Primal. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So in the last part we decided to come to Ostagar and we returned, a lot of bad memories, and we found the king's body hung up like a cross, like Jesus. Not lying, I can't make that shit up. Anyway, we're underground and I've got a theory we might find Duncan. I've not done this before, but I just got a feeling if got a naked body of King Kalen, who said he haven't got a Grey Warden. Anyway, we've been getting armour, so that's been fun. But let's open this door and continue the fight. So let's hope.
Now it's better than later.
Here comes trouble!
Watch in horror, I'll rip you apart. All right. Got it.
Make them preserve us!
Get on it.
You forced our hand!
Got it.
Get back here. Shit.
Now it's better than later.
We must Let's make this quick!
Can't take forever.
Very good. So let's go back and claim the bodies. We're getting a lot of decent bits of health, which is good. No, I don't need it. Oh, wait.
Oh, this is a nasty one. These are coming.
Defend yourself!
Got it. Now it's better than later.
All right, let's go!
I am prey for no creature.
Okay, they're on round 2, that's fine.
All right. Now it's better than later.
Right, come on! I'm wearing down.
Got it. Now it's better than later. All right. Now it's better than later. Can I get you a lap so you can get off my back?
Okay, let's have a look around, make sure everything's all. Gonna guess.
You need me?
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna need you like mad. Oh, cool. Oh, the battlefield, and we knew that Duncan was. I bet we'll find him. I guarantee it. Makes so much sense. So bad if you hear all that. Oh, yeah, I've called it. This is where Duncan died, I think. The same
No
ogre
end
from
to these
before as well.
blasted things.
Got it.
Let's end this!
All right.
get off my back.
On my way. Is that all you've got?
I'll get on it. Now's better than later. All right.
Time for me to turn for us to stick our sword up in his bum hole and make him cry.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Breaking a sweat already.
Brilliant!
In war victory, defeat the ogre that killed Kaelin. Okay. Hang on. Oh, okay, we'll keep the sword for now then until he's high enough.
There it is. The last of them.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eyes, I dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say so, milady, you appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Beside you?
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me.
Okay, let's keep moving. So I guess we've technically now done the expansion. We've got Duncan stuff. Shame we couldn't find the body. I mean, I guess we were technically close enough. I guarantee we were near him. But it does make me think maybe it's buried in lots of snow. It has to be around the snow. Just cause, you know. What's going on?
Alistair, are you all right?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man, who hoped too much, and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
I guess Duncan doesn't deserve, you know. No, I found out why not Duncan. You know, like why not have his body? It's like why not have his body as well? That would have made more sense. Like we weren't close to the king. We're more closer to Duncan technically. He's the one who took us away from our family and saved us. You know, I just kind of feel like there should be more of a connection there, but you know, whatever. First off, I'm going to save, because we haven't saved in a while, so I want to make sure. I'm also going to take Alistair back to camp, because I want to say that we don't really need him now, because like I said, we're at Ostagar, yada yada yada. Don't really need him for this, so... Really needed him for this, because I thought like, personally it'd be better for him. Oh, fuck's sake. It's never that simple, is it? Like... Okay. I know where we have to go, that's fine. Just have to go all the way around and... You think we could bash that shit down, but it's like, nah. Can't do that. Go back to party camp and then we'll go to... Where is it? We'll go to the other place. 'Cause why not? Nug Crusher. He would like that. I could see Stern using that. But until then, obviously.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember what we were gonna... Oh shit, I just remembered the last part I was meant to do, just remembered... Meant to look at... that quest line. Oh, you know, we'll do it some... Well, we'll go back there when we do the main bit. Don't worry. Do that eventually, but until then... what's going on now?
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Twisted creatures. Now's better than later. All right, all right.
Go down!
I'll get on it.
Push them back!
Now's better than later.
I'm gonna hold it and show them with me! On your guard! Can I get you a ladder so you can get on? Now
Now's better than later.
No chance. No chance at all.
Defend yourself!
All right, all right.
Careful.
It is done!
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
But they're dead. Let me see how my characters are with their relationships. We need to try and get... Once we get rid up a little bit more, then we can... Thing is, I need to try and... I need to try and do something else as well.
We might want to
Something
walk
is coming.
Loghain sent his ritual.
Make her preserve us!
Feels.
On my way.
I'm gonna take you with me.
Let's make this quick! Good to go!
Who shall I crush?
Now's better than later.
I shall do so.
Can I get you a
I'm dying at
ladder
this
so you
point.
can get off my back? Got it.
Sorry, am I too quick for you?
Filthy little shit stains. How dumb they are.
Oh, my. I did not expect it to be this crowded.
You have some kind of problem? Oh? What was this about? Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
We might want to walk
Time to
softly
squish
here.
something else. We'll have smashing time, won't we?
I'll get on it.
I'll try to be merciful!
Got it.
Like how we're just standing there like everyday normal life.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
What can I do for you? This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
My goods are just rotting on their doorstep. I won't just stand here and take this.
I demand an... You insult all of Ferelden with your... King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Vieta,
This could be interesting.
this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. What? Lies and slander! King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Ah, another battle approaches.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Slid off the floor.
I'll get on it. Now it's better than later.
Push them back! It's a waste of time. You're in a little over your head.
Watch out!
The Grey Warden shall pay!
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
You should run while you can. Here comes trouble.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Trust Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed
Do you think they sell miniatures of these in the city? I would love to have some on my mantle.
Your presence will be tolerated.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
For the love of paragons, please. Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us. Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension. Perhaps I don't want you to. A Surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
May the ancestors look kindly upon you.
Why does the bard stare at me so?
I was thinking of writing a song about you. The statue with the heart of gold. Or something like that.
It thinks my heart is made of gold. It is stone as anything else. Cold stone.
I meant that you had a good heart. It seems to me that you do.
And they call this having a heart of gold. Why?
Because gold is precious and shiny and a good heart is just as valuable.
Shiny.
In a manner of speaking.
My heart does not qualify as shiny. I kill, frequently, and not without pleasure.
You have had a difficult life. Deep down at the center of your being, you are a good person. I believe that.
Even though I have never demonstrated this aspect? How peculiar.
You aren't all stone shell. There is a person inside of you.
If so, it is because I ate him.
Oh, Shale. Stop beating the people. That's what I meant. Oh, this is kind of one of my favourite bits, actually. Welcome to WWE Wrestling Midget Edition. You want to see a dwarf? Sorry, we can't call it midgets here because
it is
it's
the
illegal.
Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You will not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Midget fighting! Midget fighting! So now, guys, you can already tell what's going to happen here. We're going to have to pretty much help the dwarves out, make a dwarf king.
Fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool. I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry. Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.
Little fucking midget. I would kill him. Honestly, I could kill all these people easily. Okay, so... speak to the Lords of the Assembly. Speak to Principal and Second in Command.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont. Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along. He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less. He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself. Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just. I am Narav Helmi, 3rd daughter of the 2nd matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time? A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean? A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Makes sense. Let's go this way, why not? So what's our missions then?
Well met, Grey Warden.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. Now I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around. Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say. I can't see luck from where I am. One nug, that's all I need.
Nugs, okay. Nug. Sorry.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? You look like you're not from around here. Oh, wonderful! I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. No dwarf has ever studied at the Circle of Magi. I guess you never read First Enchanter Caitlin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic. He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them.
Axe as a nail.
I want to go to the Circle to study. I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying? Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Hang on, first I'm going to give gifts, so...
Most kind.
Very nice. Very nice in...
Oh. This comments I can go around buying gifts for people. Go to Diamond Quarter then. And what we'll do is for the end of the video, we'll try and talk to them and then we'll probably end it.
I hope the Assembly picks a king soon.
Seems like a lot of issues.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Lord Harrowmont is the voice of tradition and stability. Lord Balin is the voice of anarchy and ruin. The public has a right to know.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory. This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
News of the hour. The public has a right to know.
We are honored to have you here. You know, after all this is over, I wouldn't mind getting a job here. I could sing, tell stories, help the king get items from high shelves.
Wow.
Oh my, a surfacer in Orzammar.
Where are we going? Let's just run back to the others. Oh.
Horse feathers. Indeed.
Pigeon crap.
Pigeon crap.
Yes.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly. You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift, not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
That's good. And Alistair.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
One thing we will do quickly is swap everyone back, because we only did this just to
Blast and damnation!
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's keep going. I only did that so we can, like, gifts. I was going to say, we need to go to other shops then and just, like, claim them all and just see what we can get.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Let's go to Harmut's estate then and have a look and see what's new.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Doolan Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deschers take it very seriously, and unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Okay.
That would be enlightening, though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
Okey-doke, so we've got a quest line to do. Diamond Mall. So, okay, what about... Let's try and go into the Royal Palace, see if we can go in there. Let's explore a little bit, and then I think after that we'll call it a video.
Raise your voice in favor of Lord Balin. He will bring us change and prosperity.
See what is in the Royal Palace.
Greetings. It's good to see the Grey Wardens know the rightful king in Orzammar.
Oh, look at the dwarves' houses. Oh. Oh, okay, I know what's gonna happen. This could be interesting.
Now's better than later.
Trying to fuck the revenant up the ass tonight.
I will fight if I must.
Got it.
We must have victory.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
For a second, I just spoiled it.
Prepare to be crushed. Move aside.
Got it.
All these revenants.
I tried to be merciful.
Now we go into
Oh, too bad for you. Feel stone.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, let's keep exploring.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I finished. Hey.
Love letters everywhere, man.
You idiot! This isn't the vault.
I see enemies
we
ahead.
have to get out of here.
All right, all right.
Get them.
What the fuck?
Got
I've
it.
not been
Now
here
it's
before.
better than
What
later.
the hell is going on here?
I'll get on it.
That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
I shall.
This is interesting.
Now,
I've explored
better
these
than later.
places.
All right, all right.
This'll be fun.
Yes, of course. Push them back! Watch out!
Now it's better than later. All right, all right.
What's going on? You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things. Thanks again, Warden.
I can't do that.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Understandable. Fuck. I'm joking, I wouldn't say that. Okay, so I think that was interesting. We just killed a load of dwarves because they just ran into that place. I'm a bit confused, but at the same time I'm quite interested. I think we'll just do our little end talk thing and then we'll wrap up. Okay, let's go and have a little wrap up then. I talk to Ren first.
What's on your mind? Cure me? What, am I sick now? Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child, your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear. People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, They say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough. I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
I am, as I've said, for now. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go. No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Alright, whatever. I think we're going to call it a video here. In the next part, we're going to try and continue our journey to help dwarves find a king. See you all then. Take care. See ya.